Aside from having a really an holistic approach to advertising, Sal, you're also a big believer in marketing stunts. For one client, you recreated Evel Knievel's famous jump over school buses to sell accounting software. And that's probably another podcast in and of itself. But it seems like that many brands and organizations have lost their nerve when it comes to marketing stunts. Why do you think that is? And what's the counter argument regarding the benefits of ad stunts? And any good recent examples you can share?
Yeah. So, before we added additional talent to the idea integration company with other areas of expertise, ad stunts, marketing stunts, PR stunts, whatever you want to call them, were really our main offering. There was a time we even had a television deal and shot a pilot that fell apart where we pulled off stunts for small brands, tracked the creative process, the execution, and the effectiveness. So, I'm not going to guess what changed, except to say people need quick wins and stunts do provide them, but the skill set is not inherent. But here's why brands should be doing it with our company or just doing them in general. Brands may not want stunts, but consumers like them. They're fun, they're interactive, they're usually very entertaining. But the real reason to do them is that people love to talk. I mentioned this earlier about turning to your friend and stuff like that. People love to share, but they aren't going to do that, or at least they aren't going to do that about your brand unless you give them something to talk about. According to Keller Fay, the world recognized organization, survey organization and stuff, 86% of word of mouth and referrals happen in the real world. That's off of Twitter, that's off of Facebook, that's off of Instagram. There's a bigger world out there than just on social media, and a lot of brands forget that. So, real referrals and real word of mouth is happening in line at the grocery store. Oh my God, do you like those waffles? Should I buy them? They're happening at kids' soccer games. Oh, you always buy this orange juice. Why? That's where stuff is really happening.